Do you know we've been at this at the Purposeful Pantry for 5 years, and I completely missed the chance to celebrate, all because of what I'm about to tell you today? Hey folks, it's Darcy, and I wanted to give you a quick update on the Purposeful Pantry, my website, my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, and my shop, for some things that are going to happen soon that are going to make things a little different around here for just a little while. I have had some health issues that popped up this fall, and also some really big life things that you'll hear about later that I was excited about doing, which is the big reason why I totally missed the fact that we just passed the 5-year celebration mark and I didn't celebrate with you. And for those of you who've been with me for 5 years, and for those of you who just started last week, I just wanted to say a really, really big thank you for being a part of this channel. Not only do I enjoy when I see you start doing things with dehydrating that you're excited about, that you start learning how to stock for your family, I also love the fact that so many of you are willing to share your experience with others in the comment section and to encourage each other. It's such a wonderful feeling to know that there's a community there that is willing to teach and to learn and to just be a part. So thank you. I really appreciate it. But getting back to the fact why I missed that in the first place, I was having some really big life things happening in January. And so I just totally wasn't focused on the fact that, hey, your 5-year anniversary was happening. But I've also had some health issues that popped up this fall that have continued throughout this season. The only cure for what I have happening is a hysterectomy. So with this surgery, I'm going to be out from 4 to 6 weeks with physical labor, and I'm giving myself that first 3 weeks as a forced vacation. So I'm going to be allowing my body to heal, taking a bit of a mental break from what has been going on because it's been a lot, and so I'm just going to take a break. But what does this mean for you? There are 2 ways that this might affect you. With videos, hopefully not at all. I'm trying to make sure that there are videos going out every week like normal so that you never miss a video, and nothing is different on that front. Since I started my channel and before when I started my website and on my Facebook page, I am very purposeful in, did I just say purposeful? That's so hokey. I didn't mean that, but it's true. I'm very purposeful to answer all the questions that get sent to me in email, that are left on YouTube videos, that are put on my Facebook page, to make sure that I answer those within 24 hours if possible, and if not, within 48. And even if I don't comment on something that you comment about, or I always make sure that to leave a like or a heart to let you know I did read it and that I hear you and that I acknowledged you. However, during my little vacation that I'm gonna have, I'm not going to be able to do that because I am going to try to stay away from the computer for a while and just let my body heal. But I will come back and answer those questions and comments when I get back to this life. The second way it might affect you is if you're placing orders from the shop, whether it's the Dehydrating Basics and Journal or just the journal, whether you're getting a dehydrating magnet, a sticker, or the dehydrating toolkit, or any of the ebooks that are available. Those orders will be delayed by at least 2 weeks before I can get them out, because I do need to step away from processing orders for just a little while as I heal. But what I want to do is make sure that if you've been interested in that and you want to go ahead and get it ordered, I want to give an incentive to go ahead and get them out there. And I'm going to be putting the shop on sale from now until April 20th at midnight. Unfortunately, the physical books like this can't be discounted, but everything else in the shop is discounted. So I will get it out to you in a timely fashion as normal. However, there will be a banner at the top of the shop to let you know once that sale is over and that orders will be delayed so that you'll know that. Go ahead and order if you want to at that point. Just know it's not going to show up as quickly as it would have before, but that'll just be a couple weeks behind. Okay, now I want to share something just a little personal. To start off with, I'm going to be fine. Everything that I have going on is going to be cured with this surgery, and there should be no lasting effects after recovery. But I'm not going to share those details here on the channel. I don't think it's appropriate for dehydrating or food preservation. And I know that most of you probably don't want to watch that kind of content, and that's fine. I understand that. When I first got diagnosed and I was waiting on all those really scary tests that you have to wait for, I went straight to the web to go find out all the medical information that I could find about my condition, about what was going to happen to me, about what surgeries are like, you know, all of those really, all those questions that you have to go find the answers to. And I found that while I had some really good hard information, what I didn't have was really good what I consider soft information. And so what did I do? I went straight to YouTube. I looked up a hysterectomy, I looked up my condition, I looked up other things, and I feel like I've watched every video out there. And I am so, so grateful for women who are willing to share their stories about their diagnosis, their surgeries, their recoveries, what really worked for them, what really didn't work for them, the experiences they had in the hospitals, the experiences they had with their doctors. And after all of the hard information, plus after all of the soft information, especially the soft information, because I felt like that was really great, I had some knowledge behind me and could ask really good questions of my oncologist and my gynecologist when I went to those appointments, because I could say, here's what I've learned, here's how is that going to affect me, what's going to happen, what's the next step, what can I expect to have this happen, and things like that. And I am really, really grateful for those women for sharing all those stories, because we need to talk about the things that happen to us, to our bodies. Men need to do it as well. But what I didn't find in all of those videos was my story. I didn't find people like me, my age, my condition, people like me. And while I'm very grateful for all of the women who shared so much personal information to help me along this journey, it helped me not feel alone. It helped me feel like I can do this. Let's go. Let's get going with this. But what I didn't hear was me. And so it was really important to me, because I know that down the road, there's going to be a woman who gets diagnosed with what I have and who is scared and wants to go out and find information about what's happening and what she can experience. And I want her to be able to find somebody like her who has a similar story, who can give her the encouragement that you can get through this too, that it's going to be okay. So I have started a second channel that I'm already sharing my story there, that I'm not doing this in order to get subscribers or monetization, but I'm doing this in case there's somebody out there who's watching this now, who's experiencing something along the same lines, and who needs somebody to say, it's going to be okay, and you're not alone. I'm going to leave a link down in the description box so that if you care to follow along, you can. It is for just sharing my story for somebody else who needs to hear that story too. So again, I'm going to be okay. It's just going to take a little while for me to recover and to come back. And it seems poignant to end this the way that we do every week. Nevertheless, she preserved. And I'll see you again soon.